Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Carol and you are connecting to me live from Johannesburg, South Africa. On my channel, I talk about tax and accounting issues, I talk about profits, and I talk about SaaS, making money. That is what we discuss on this channel. And today I'd like you to connect, I'd like you to subscribe. If you haven't already, please share our videos and enjoy. So we are on a series and we're talking about profits and how to generate profits in your business, how to make profits. And because I'm a business coach, because I'm a business owner and also an accountant, a tax practitioner, a corporate governance specialist, I feel I have something to share. So it's a series that we're doing. And here goes. Today we're talking about other tips, other things that can help you to make profits in your business. We've already defined what a profit is, and we talked about the fact that you receive earnings or you make sales or you bill hours, however it is you're generating your income. And then you've got expenses. So once you deduct all those expenses, you are left with either profits or loss, and that's what we're talking about. So here are some more tips of how to make profit or how to increase profits in your business. The one thing that you need to do is listen to your clients. Be able to spend time with your clients, because remember, your existing clientele are actually your best base for profits. Your existing clients, if you can zone in on them. And I'm not talking about milking them dry. I'm talking about knowing what it is exactly that they need, what it is that you can provide for them. If you listen, you may find that within that same client base, you can increase your earnings, you can increase your profits, you can change your offerings to them. For instance, if you were just providing, maybe your business is a hair salon, and in your clientele, you were just doing plaits. If you speak to them, and you might find, well, amongst them, they also have children who need attention. They need certain kind of hairstyles. They also need their nails done, for instance. They would like to come to the salon while they're doing their hair, do their nails at the same time. Then they don't need to go to the nail bar. That can help you. You can then increase, you can offer nails. You can bring in that as another business within the same business. So that's what we're talking about right now. We're talking about listening to your clients, knowing their needs, and being able to supply. The other thing you can do is, once you've listened to them, you can also come up with certain combos. So where in the past you would have just had single services or just certain goods, you can now come up with a combo and say, well, you can have type A and B and C, and we'll add on type D, in which case you can increase your prices as well. So all of these will help you to increase your profit. We may have touched on the issue of customer care. Today I'm all about your customers, because I believe that is where the money lies. We've listened to them, but we also need good customer care for them to return, for them to continue buying from us, for them to continue needing our services, and to choose us. Because remember, you're not the only service provider. You're not the only person manufacturing those goods. So if there's nothing specific, peculiar about you, nothing that makes a customer feel special, they're not likely to really come back. But if they get that good customer service, if you know them by name, if you send them an email and say happy birthday on their birthday, you say Merry Christmas, whatever it is, customer care, your staff that you have, if they treat customers right, they're not rude, they respond to emails, and of course, the worst thing you can do is fail to respond to a complaint. So if there's a complaint, you need to be quick to address it, because remember, bad publicity travels very fast. So here I'm talking about just General customer care, taking good care of them, making sure their needs are met, making sure they feel like they're being listened to. If they require improvement, you give that to them. So the more you connect with your customers, the happier you make them feel, the more you make them feel heard, the more likely they are to give you money, to come back, to give you more business, to spend more. Believe me, if I am paying 500 Rand for a specific service, I would pay 550, an extra 50, an extra 100 if I felt treasured, or if I felt that I get a cup of tea here. I have a car wash that I have been going to, and at that car wash, there's Wi-Fi, there's checkered tables, there's coffee and cappuccino. Of course, I'm paying for the coffee and cappuccino, but at least the option's there. I can connect my laptop. I can plug in my laptop in a very good environment. I'm indoors, well, kind of. So if it's raining or whatever, I'm seated comfortably while my car's being washed. I'm right there. I can watch. I can see what's going on. So guess what? I'm going to choose to go to that car wash. If he's going to charge me an extra 30 Rand, 40 Rand, 50 Rand, I'll pay it. So this business owner has listened to his customers. He's seen what works and he has implemented it, and he's reaping the benefits. The more the customers, the happier the customers, the more they'll refer you, the more often as well that they'll come to you. And of course, more sales, more revenue, higher profits. Isn't that what we all want? So take the step, and I hope it'll help you. Have a good one.